Hello guys, welcome back. This is Michael from FreePass, Public Access Singing Studio. Now, there was going to be 3 videos. I said there's actually going to be 4 for the warm-up. I realised I'm going to have to do this one so that when you go to perform the exercises, you're starting off on the right foot with some really good habits. And I'll include in this video a pre-warm-up just for the outside of our body before we even move in to here. Some really important and some really helpful exercises. So let's start. Now, the first thing we're going to do is warm our face up and our jaw and our neck. Okay, because we want that to be nice and relaxed so we don't get tension creep. Tension creep into our shoulders or tension creep into our actual throat or even our face. This all needs to be nice and warm and relaxed. Okay, so now these are going to feel a little bit weird. So if you feel self-conscious, try to do them on your own, I guess. Here we go. Try not to laugh. The first one is called a frowny clown. All right. So here we go with frowny clowns. You're going to pull the corners of your mouth down. There you go. I know it's funny. Okay. So hold for about a count of 10 or a nice deep breath in and out. Now, the second one is called mad clown. Okay. So this is my mad clown because he looks like he's stark raving mad, as if the first one didn't, but this one's a little bit more mad. Okay. And keep the neck straight. And so don't be kinking the neck. Make sure it's straight. And in that one, you're pulling your top lip up, your bottom lip down. You can even scrunch your nose a little bit if it's going to help you get your lip up. Okay, so there's your mad clown. Now the third one is what I call a carnival clown. In Australia, we have a game at the carnivals where there's a clown. They might be having them in other countries too, where the clown's head moves, which we're not going to do, but he has his mouth wide open, and you get ping pong balls, and you got to try and it goes in his mouth, and then it comes out into little alleys that have scores on them, and then you win a prize. Okay, so this is the carnival clown. So that one, you want to do a deep breath in and out for each phase. So tongue down, tongue to the right or your left, tongue to the left or your right, and then tongue up to the roof of your mouth as if you're going to say no. Okay? And that's what that is actually for. Now, we'll move on to a basic massage. All right? So just temples. And please don't skip this. This is quite important. This is the difference between it being, not too bad and your performance is becoming amazing. Little tips like this. All right, so above your jawline and then come down and you'll feel where your jaw hinges and you'll feel those muscles that come, your chops. All right, and massage your chops. Okay, because this is going to help you to stop sounding nasal, which I have a problem with. It's all these muscles, they tense your jaw up and it pushes everything in here up in towards the roof of your mouth, and that's what can force you to sound nasal. By relaxing our jaws, we're going to help reduce that nasal sound when we don't want it. Sometimes we do want the nasal sound for exercises, but during our actual performances, we really don't. And now move on to, it's just a wipe. So now we're just wiping. Be gentle, and you should just feel a tiny tug in the back of your ear and under your jaw. And just wipe down, and the same on the other side. You might find this side's tighter for me. Just like this. And then the front. Just gently. And then we're going to do a nice little yoga exercise where you just do circles with your nose. So you can close your eyes if it's easier and do circles with your nose one way, like you're drawing a circle. And then circle back the other way. Now, pull the shoulders up, gently, but as high as you can, and then let them slowly relax down. And we'll do that one more time. Breathe in, and you might even hear some cracks and some pops. Oh, I do. And then relax down. All right, again, this is to help relax these muscles and make you more aware of those muscles, to stop tension creep, especially when you're performing and it's nerve-wracking. You need to be able to train your mind to connect to those muscles and go, okay, it's time for them to let go. All right? Now, the last thing we're going to focus on now, before we move on to an actual warm-up in the next video for our vocals, is breathing. Because you need to breathe. If you're not breathing, you're having a bad day, right? Especially when you're trying to sing. You don't want to run out of breath while you're singing. So what we're going to do is we're going to do slides in the next video, and we're going to go in what is called fifths. So we're going to start at C, and so fifths are C, D, E, F, G. So this is so you can know what I'm doing, and then you can do it on your guitar, or you can do it on your keyboard on your own. All right? So you start from a C, and we go to a G. Okay? So we're going to slide up, and then we're going to move to the next note, and then a fifth from that. Now you don't want to run out of breath in between. So breathing is very easy. It's not that difficult. You see singers doing this all the time because that's where they're breathing into, where their hands are. So it's just where your little nub is, at where your ribs meet the top of your abs. Right? Just put your hand there. You don't have to put your hand on your back if you don't want, but I like to as well, to feel it there. And all you're doing is breathing down into here, into your tummy. And you'll feel it because that's why the hand's there. All right? Rather than breathing up into your neck and up into the top of your chest, because then tension creep, right? So that's all that is. And so you just want to build a really good habit as we go. And I'll demonstrate what you're going to be doing here right now. So it goes hum. See, I breathe in here. Hum. And that's exactly the way it will be performed. So you see at the beginning, I did a little right? Hum. It's to prevent constriction. That little burst of air at the beginning will just make sure that you don't engage the constrictors in here, which we don't want. And it's going to keep things nice and light because we're only warming up. Okay, so hum. Empty the lungs. Ready for the next one. Hum. And that's the way it will be all the way through. And I will give you because the next video will just be audio. I will do it with you for the first two notes, but then I'm going to leave you guys to do it on your own. All right, so that you can concentrate on the exercise. Now, the guys, you will start at the beginning, right on the C. Okay, and then I will give the ladies a cue when they join in, and the ladies will join in around a G. Okay, and then the guys will stop earlier. We're going to get the guys to stop, if you can make it. We're going to get the guys to stop at a G, a G4, okay? And the ladies are going to stop at a C sharp or a D. I'll say we'll get the ladies to go up to a D, all right? That's where the ladies will stop. So there will be cues, so you don't need to worry about that. All right, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and keep working at this, guys. You can do it. Don't let anyone tell you you can't, because you can. Just work at it and concentrate on what you're doing and focus, and everything will be fine. All right, see you in the actual lesson. Bye, guys.